All right, man. Welcome to Tyler's Turntables, our hip hop section, man. Lil Baby dropped the album 2 weeks ago. Wham, and last week he dropped the deluxe deluxe version. This is our first Lil Baby project in a long time. He's done a couple interviews. One with Lil Yachty. He did another one with Charlamagne in promotion. I gotta watch the Charlamagne episode. And Lil Baby was in business school for a while.
Is that where he was?
He was at Harvard. Harvard, yeah.
Harvard. He was at Harvard. Yeah, you know what? Can I say something before you go on to your
If this is about Boston, please stop.
Review.
And let me get to the fucking album.
No, it's about Lil Baby.
Oh,
okay.
He's gonna say something disrespectful.
It's about hustle and flow. I started to say this last week. I listened to the Lil Baby album. I get where they were coming from for Dre TL now. I'm assuming this is what Lil Baby probably sounded like when he first started out, because remember, Lil Baby wasn't a rapper.
Oh, correct. That's true. That's valid.
So I'm like, they probably listen to it, because I'm not saying he sounds like Lil Baby, but the way he talks could sound like a child Lil Baby. So I'm like, it kind of made Dre TL make sense. He still sucked, but it still made it make sense to me, to a bunch of niggas from Atlanta wanted him to win.
You referring to Rhythm and Flow?
Yeah, that's what it's called, Rhythm and Flow. Did I say Hustle and Flow?
Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, I meant Rhythm and Flow.
Hard out here, up here.
I just don't like. I'm just gonna say right now, Ludacris and Lotto. Well, I don't know what they was thinking. DJ Khaled did not want that dude to win.
DJ Khaled, because he's here with it.
DJ Khaled was like, hey, whatever y'all say, I guess.
Yeah.
But you could go. Sorry, Tyler. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Shout out to Lil Baby, drop Wham. You know, the feedback was a little interesting on it. On X, I looked on X about the album. A lot of people feel like, not a lot of people. I've seen tweets feeling like
not
feeling
you
like,
gassing it up.
yeah, I ain't want to gas it up. I've seen tweets, people talking about, Gunna can make an album without Lil Baby, but Lil Baby can't make an album without Gunna. And honestly, I feel like niggas is hating.
Seen that. I seen a lot of those tweets too.
But I feel like niggas is hating. I think what we got was what was a Lil Baby album. Like, I don't know what niggas be expecting of certain rappers.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, My Turn, his album My Turn, like,
that was good.
Made it put him at a higher pedestal. To put him at put his music as like, yo, the next one should be crazy, right? And we didn't really get that in the last album, but I think this album is solid. I really like the song By Myself with Rod Wave and Rilo Rodriguez, even though I don't understand a word Rilo Rodriguez said, but the hook was hard. I feel like that's the single off the album. And all the other Jones, I mean, cuz was just spitting bars. It's really like you could tell that he actually putting in effort in regards to the rapping now.
Like the craft, as he said,
the craft, yes, yes, the craft of it. I like I said, By Myself. I like the Do For a Win. It's one of my favorite Jones on there. So he got a jump with Glorilla. Case he got a jump with Glorilla on the album.
Yeah,
Glorilla's a good feature. Wasn't a fan of the hook or anything like that, but I think Glorilla had a decent feature on
Was
there.
it her singing the hook?
No, it was a Lil Baby.
Okay. Damn, this nigga said it's my song. Okay, go off, King.
One song that people was excited for that I'm like, it kind of came and went to me was Dumb Dumb and Dumber, which was Lil Baby featuring Young Thug and Future. Which you know, if you put those two artists on a song, you kind of feel like that's gonna be like huge, but it didn't give like we try and make a hit off of this. I feel like just off a name alone, the streams are gonna go. But the song really kind of just came and went for me. You know, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this album. You know, I don't know how I'll be grading stuff.
Mm.
Out of 5, I give it a solid 3. But I feel like it was for him to not be rapping for a minute and come back, especially for somebody that's not conscious per se, for somebody that's not like Kendrick Lamar, them boys who don't put together like concept albums. I feel like this was solid. I also, based on his interview with Yachty, I'm expecting him to come out with another one. He's going to drop another one pretty soon. I think he want to call it Dominic, and I think that's going to be way better than this.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
I hope
think it's going to be way better.
I'll say this. I think artists who drop albums and they use their like government name, usually it's a different level or different side to the artist. And maybe that's what he's at this point where he needs to tap into that. Because I think we've gotten, solid projects out of him, but maybe people want this level of maybe vulnerability, right? Like you said, he hasn't really, if we look at all his albums all together, none of them have been like a concept. Like, I'm not giving you a message. Now, I'm not saying that's bad. Like you can't, everybody can't be Kendrick and Cole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about balance. But I would, I would enjoy hearing him attempt it. You know what I mean? I don't think it would be a bad look, Yeah,
and look, we've gotten songs from him like that. Like what's the jump where he dropped during the
police brutality?
The police Yeah, I remember that song.
I can't think of the name, but I know
doing the George Floyd stuff. I remember that song.
See, and my thing is that was such a solid
bigger picture.
That was such a solid song. Now imagine if he did a whole project with that kind of energy to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I listened to some of this album. I thought it was straight. Like you said, that song "Dumb and Dumber" kind of came and went. That's one of the songs I listened to. I forgot it even was on there.
And it's like, this is the thing is like, this is the first time we hear Young Thug.
Yeah. And I was like,
this song's since the release.
Yeah, I was like, this gonna be the one.
Go crazy, and it
came fell flat.
Yeah.
I myself was a good song. Rod Wave's on it. I understand the talent. I just want to tell people, I understand that he's talented. I've listened to Rod Wave before. I've listened to him. I just didn't know he was as big as he was.
Well, I've been trying to tell you for a while. I just want to let you know.
We listened to a couple albums when we used to do albums. I never said I disliked him. I never said I just didn't know he was as big as he was.
I mean,
hey, Florida's a big state, man.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was from Florida. That's the thing. I don't know much about him. I just know he makes good music. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he just doesn't hit our age range. You know what I'm saying?
When your boss did,
because I wasn't. I have to. If I'm not thinking about it, it comes out. But I didn't know he was from there. That's insane.
Yeah.
How old is Rod Wave? Oh, he only 26.
Like a northern state, like a cold.
I thought he was from Detroit or something.
He's
but then I remember that's T Grizzly.
Ooh. Okay, maybe I got them confused. My bad.
Maybe they both hefty fellas.
Damn,
man,
I didn't.
Like myself. I can say.
And one last thing, man. Shout out to Leangelo Ball, man.
Swerve in the corner. Whoa.
Shout out to Leangelo Ball. He dropped the song.
That man he's like, I'm gonna put a little bit of that shit on it.
My Swerve in that corner. Whoa.
I felt like I was listening to Cash Money or No Limit Record.
Heavy on
that joint was hard.
Heavy.
That joint was hard.
Big Cash Money vibes.
And,
he just signed a $15 million
He signed a record
deal.
label.
$15 million deal he just signed.
He signed a UMG.
UMG.
I know.
Keep his music, keep his masters.
Hey, you know what? Good for Leangelo, because I'm be honest with you, he truly is the middle child. The man couldn't catch a break. He stole some glasses in China like 8 years ago now, and he ain't never lived it down. The nigga lost.
Okay, so you didn't hear about this?
You didn't hear about this?
So he went to he was, he's part of the Ball family.
Yeah,
so
I know that. Yeah.
The oldest brother NBA player, the youngest brother NBA player, right?
The youngest one is the laziest one. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but nigga could ball though. Nigga could ball.
No, he
That
could
nigga's a
ball,
hooper.
but he's lazy.
He could
Go
ball,
ahead.
yeah.
So his brother, you know, Leangelo went to UCLA, and everybody was like, oh, he's supposed to be next up. And they went to China for a
it's like a tournament or something like that.
For a basketball game. And the boys stole some sunglasses, and that nigga was locked up in China for a second. Trump had to get him out. Shit was crazy. But
sunglasses though, that's insane.
From a designer store. It was a designer store too. It was like
safe to say he was
he don't
kicked
have
off
it
the team.
though.
You know, it's just some stupid young nigga shit.
He was trying to fit in.
Yeah,
He was being a follower.
Gotcha. Well, I know his father ate his ass up.
Oh yeah, it was bad. I remember I used to watch.
He tried to make the league. He went to the G League. You know, he had a nice little jump shot, but he just didn't work out. So for him to get this deal, and for all the Ball brothers to now be,
he got a baby too.
In this level of success is crazy because his father kind of spoke this all into existence. Like when the oldest one got into the league, his father came on the scene, was talking mad trash. Just like, I'm a great father. I'm gonna show you how
the big baller
I know
brand.
what to do with my boys. Yeah, big baller brand. You know, he's like, I know what to do with my boys. I would have beat Jordan. You know, he was talking a lot of mess.
Yeah.
And he's kind of backed it up to see all the sons really doing something.
Well, you know what? I will say that's not an easy feat to do that with three. You know what I mean? That's not easy.
Yeah,
they had their up and downs. You know, they had their fraud. They had that friend that was stealing from them, and they still persevere. You know, they had their own basketball league in across
I watched their snippets of their show on Facebook.
So good for Leangelo, because the man ain't gonna make the league. He getting too old now, unfortunately.
No, but you know what? You know what you do when that doesn't work.
You pivot.
Get another one. You pivot.
You got all them tattoos for a reason. Tattoos for a reason. Now I can be a rapper.
Yeah, shout out to Leangelo, man. It was very impressive.
I'm excited for him. I always felt bad for him.
If there to anybody listening, man, if there's an album you want us to review or you want me to review, man, let me know. Just text me. Slide the DM. Just give me some suggestions.
Messages or something. I'll let them know.
Message
on some social media.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Remember that? What a throwback, huh?
No Clarence.